Big Bad Iga wild on tour. And I think the big three has just had enough in Dubai. As always, this video is brought to you via the Doctrine of Fair Use, the Fair Dealing, and the Digital Millennium Mac. Upset alert! Upset alert! Iga Swiatek in trouble. Now, last year here in Dubai, she made it to the semifinals after taking out Sloane Stephens in the second round, 6-4, 6-4. A breadstick to Svitolina in the round of 16. She took out Kenwin in straight sets in the quarterfinal. And Anna Kalinskaya, a 10-1 underdog, just upset Iga Swiatek outright. Now, coming into this match today with Mirra Andreeva, look, I've talked about in the past, I think Mirra is going to be one of these upcoming stars to really challenge Iga Swiatek, right? I talked about that in the past. Now, coming into this matchup, they only played once. That was last summer in Cincinnati, where that match went 3 sets. Now, I feel Mirra, just being left-handed, being young, explosive, athletic. She's great with passing shots. She's got a deep ball. She plays a lot of doubles with Diana. She's really good at the net. And I just feel the addition of Martinez to her team is just teaching her that veteran mentality. Now, listen, guys, last year, Mirra did not do well here in Dubai. She was bounced out in the first round by NCAA champion Peyton Stearns. But today would be a bit different, ladies and gentlemen. The passing shots were on display. Did you see this match? Ice veins, Mirra Andreeva. She's big time, ladies and gentlemen. And if you've never seen her, she's a big young girl. Now, last year, only 16 playing this tournament. Now she's 17. She's going on 18. She's going to be an adult, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, the first set, she came out blasting rockets, heat-seeking missiles, straight laser beams. And Mirra's mom, she's just doing an amazing job with Erica and Mirra, just two amazing young ladies on tour. How does Mirra's mom do all this? And she brought on Coach Martinez. Mirra's mom is just amazing. Now, listen, guys, 4 aces in the first set alone from Mirra Andreeva. She would have won 61% of her first serves, but listen to this, guys. Are you ready? Iga had 4 opportunities to break Mirra. I had Mirra winning the first set outright. Now, listen, guys, I couldn't bring you the picks last night, but so far in the tournament, I think, what are we, like 16 for 23? Not too shabby, but these matches were straight. They were pretty darn easy here. Like, of course, I'm going to take Mirra to win a set off of Iga Swiatek. She played her so tight in Cincinnati, and I just feel the big three, I think they're over it. I think they want to get ready for the Sunshine Double. I think it's Indian Wells, the best tournament on tour year after year. Everyone thinks that. I just think they're over it. It's just the conditions here. When have you seen rain in the desert? Unbelievable. What's going on with global warming here? Listen, Mirra Andreeva would save all 4 breakpoint opportunities that Iga Swiatek had, while 2 for 3 of her own in the first set, ladies and gentlemen. Mirra Andreeva got the job done. She won 78% of Iga Swiatek's second serve, and she's walking off the court after winning the first set. The second set, much like the first, Iga just looked a little stunned. She looked a little confused. Mirra had Iga in no man's land all match long. Every time Iga would step up, Mirra would hit a passing shot, and she's left-handed. It's coming from the opposite side. Now, Mirra did struggle to get her first serves in play in the second set, but listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. Mirra won nearly 90% of her first serves, 13 for 15. That's like me on free predictions. Iga Swiatek lost 56% of her first serves. Unreal, ladies and gentlemen. More break points for Mirra in the second set, and Mirra gets the job done. She defeats Iga Swiatek in straight sets. Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, it's real. Mirra Andreeva gets the job done, and I'm telling you guys, she might as well win this tournament here. She looks good. It's going to be very tough for her to beat. However, guys, we got someone by the name of Elena Rybakina who's creeping up. That's going to be a very tough match because I think she's going to take on Sofia Kenin pretty soon here. I think this could be one of those tournaments where we've counted Elena Rybakina out with all the drama off the court, and she just comes out of nowhere and captures another WTA 1000. We're going to see if that happens. But right now, Mirra Andreeva, she's waiting on the winner of Kenin Rybakina. I think that's going to be tough either way. I think that's going to be a good test for either lady. But let's just say Elena defeats defeat Sofia Kenin. And that I love the baby Jordan fist bump. I've been saying Mirra has the little tiny baby Jordan fist bump. And look, these were the passing shots that Iga was just losing all match long. Listen, let's take a look at this matchup, Rybakina, Mirra Andreeva. We're going to assume that Rybakina gets past big game Sofia Kenin. This will be a good test to see where Elena is mentally and physically. We're going to see how well she handles these left forehands from Mirra Andreeva, the athletic ability. We're going to see how well she serves, because overall, Elena Rybakina, her serve has not looked good, and I just feel that's her crutch, that's her bread and butter. If she's not serving well, I think she's going to struggle against any of the elite players, my personal opinion. I mean, just take a look at her last couple matches. She's not even averaging 5 aces per match. That concerned me a lot about Elena Rybakina, because if she can't keep her opponents on the back foot, if she can't pressure them into making mistakes, she's going to struggle. Now, of course, aside from the match against Paula Badosa, it went 3 sets. That's going to happen when you're playing 3 sets. You're going to get more opportunities to put up aces. But on the year, overall, she's averaging under 4 aces per match. She's done a lot better this tournament. Yes, I do understand that. But on the year, she's averaging under 4 aces per match. So I think she's going to have to improve that number. And she has. Last time out, she did have a good serving performance against Paula Badosa. She actually saved 4 match points, which I felt was very necessary. And let's just be honest, Paula Badosa blew that. She blew that match without a doubt. But nonetheless, Elena Rybakina won. I feel if she serves well, she'll have a chance against Mirra Andreeva. But if she doesn't, I think Mirra's just going to be too youthful, too athletic. Yes, historically, Mirra has not done well against Elena Rybakina. And I just think that's just growing pains, just getting better on tour, getting used to playing a lot of these players that have been on tour for a little bit longer, getting used to their power, making these adjustments. And I've always talked about that's what's kept Mirra relevant, being so young, is her power. I mean, the last time they played was 23 Beijing, and still it went 3 sets. I did feel that in the first set, Elena Rybakina came out a little lackadaisical, a little sluggish. I don't think she played her best tennis in the first set against Mirra Andreeva. And by the third set in Beijing, Rybakina was serving up a breadstick. She won that third set 6-1. So I think Mirra's a better player now, and I don't think Rybakina's in as best form as we've seen her in the past. So I'm looking forward to that match. Again, assuming Elena gets past big game Sofia Kenin, which is not a given. But I think Sofia Kenin at this point might be a little bit tired. She's had some very tough matches, and she probably should have lost against Marta Kasiuk, who, again, had match points. But that's the news, guys. Iga Swiatek eliminated by Mirra Andreeva. Whoa! Iga, big bad Iga.